day. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm trying something new here. I've got set up here in the home office in the basement. I'm going to try a little different setup here. Today, I want to talk to you guys about a few things. We've got some things going on in the Webbot room that I would love to talk about, and I'll do that toward the end. And also, I want to talk to you guys about the Yours Network. It's a new startup, blockchain startup, and a big announcement in as far as they pivoted. They did a pivot in their strategy for payments, and I'll talk about that. So first, though, cigar of the day. It's a Monte Cristo Monte. That's what it's called, Monte. It's a Monte Cristo. I love the Monte Cristos are definitely top three cigar makers, in my favorite at least. Top five for sure. But the Monte by Monte Cristo is blended by AJ Fernandez, and I told you guys about AJ Fernandez the other day with the Hoya de Monterrey, and here's another one. AJ Fernandez partnered with Monte Cristo to create the Monte. So check it out when you guys, if you guys are cigar aficionados, check it out. It's almost like a box press, but not fully a box press. Very good, medium to full, closer to the medium full. So it's a little more flavor, a little more spicy, but very good cigar. It definitely. So today, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys again, as I stated, the Yours Network. It's a new social platform that launched their alpha a couple of days ago, I believe, or maybe a week ago. They've been working on the project for quite some time. I don't know how much we need another social media platform, but this particular platform allows for their members to create paywalls for their content and posts. So you'll be able to see a little bit of the post, and then if you want to see the full post, you have to pay for it. It's micropayments, so they were using Litecoin, and I'll tell you what the big news is about that. But again, micropayments, you can pay 2 cents, 1 cent, whatever, to see the full article. I don't think this business model is going to work. Let me know what you guys think about that. I've seen the newspapers try to do that. I don't think they've been too successful, and I'm just not seeing how putting a paywall up for individuals' content is going to be successful. So, let me know your thoughts about this paywall type of social media style they're trying to do with the Yours Network. And I'll leave a link to the Yours Network in the description of this video as well. So at any rate, that's what they're doing there. It's a paywall. They're in alpha, but what's the major news about this is that the owner, Charlie, I think it's Charles, yeah, Ryan Charles X, or Ryan X Charles, he just announced that they're switching from Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash. And that is, again, we're seeing slowly, surely by surely, we're seeing more and more adoption of Bitcoin Cash because people are really starting to see the full benefits of a larger bandwidth as far as the block sizes. We're going to have another fork coming up in November with Bitcoin. So that can even, we could possibly see even a third Bitcoin coming on board here. So this can be, I don't know, from a marketing standpoint, a PR standpoint, I'm not sure how this is going to pan out for Bitcoin. So we will see. We will see. However, they are switching from Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash. And I'm just going to read a few of the key points from the article about Yours Network. So essentially, by switching back or switching from Litecoin micropayment to Bitcoin Cash is going to reduce their code complexity as well. So here's what they've said. We spent over a year developing a trustless payment channel network similar to the Lightning Network, except it's not dependent on SegWit. We've realized that we can dramatically reduce our code complexity by going on-chain with Bitcoin Cash. And they did mention that by pivoting to Bitcoin Cash, their code is actually going to be, the size of their code is going to be reduced by 10x, which is that, that may not sound like a lot, but from a developer standpoint, if you reduce that code by that much, it's a networking effect. So if you've got a 1 million, you've got 1 million users on a website and your code has been reduced by 10x, you can do the multiplication on that and see how server load wise, how that reduces the server, constraints and frees up resources on the cloud. I'm sure they'll be running on like AWS or something like that, but definitely should make the response time and latency much lower. And again, those types of steps really show the difference as you grow, as you scale up. So that's pretty cool that that's going to do that for them. When and I'm going to continue to read, when asked about the platform's users, how they see Bitcoin Cash, as far as how fast they can implement it and if it could be done within 3 weeks, he said you will see it a lot sooner than 3 weeks. So evidently it's going to be a much easier task for them as well, since they've spent almost a year developing their framework. So we shall see. I would be very interested to see how their social media network works, how it pans out. I personally don't think there's much need for it. People may say, well, what do you mean? You talk about Steemit. Well, Steemit doesn't. You can view content for free. It's just that if you want to really support that user, that author, you can upvote them, and that upvote will give them an allotted amount of crypto, Steam bucks, or Steemit, I should say. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll leave the link to your network in the description of this video. Check it out. It's in alpha, so I'm sure they'll pivot even more. So we'll see. I'll try to keep track of them going forward and see how that pans out for them. So that's pretty much it for Yours Network. The second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the Webbot Chatroom. We have grown literally within the last 3 days. We've grown maybe 20%. No, more than that, 30%, something like that. It's about like 40% actually, because we've gone about 35%. We've gone from 70, almost 700, over a little bit over 700, 750, 750 users, to just shy of 9, or we're right about 900. So I say that to say that I kind of started thinking about the growth of the channel and what amazing things we've accomplished. And again, I'll talk about FoodCoin in later videos, but I started to think about, growth is great, but growing too much too fast can be detrimental to the community as a whole. So I put a poll up, and we're actually in the middle of doing that poll. So we'll see how the community feels about making the chat room private. I also have another solution that may work even better. So I don't want to give that away either. So if you are part of the chat room, make sure you click the pin message at the top and fill out that survey for me. That'll help us give me a feel, and the admins a feel for which direction we should go. Also, one last thing, we've added Mike B in as an admin. He's going to kind of cover the other side of the world, Euro, that time zone, Central and Eastern Asia time zones. So, and we'll probably grow our admin staff from there. I think we have 5 or 6 now. So thanks for joining, Mike B. You do an awesome job, man. So it's good to have you in there, kind of monitoring things. But yeah, so we've really grown, and we're just kind of at a pivotal point, and want to just make sure the quality, the experience for each user in the community is good. With 1,000 people, nearly 1,000 people, I mean, you walk away for a day and you're down. You've missed 800-900 messages, and that's just on a regular day. So definitely would love to get your feedback again if you are in the room. If you're not in the room, go ahead and add to the problem and join the room while it's still open. I'm not saying that we're going to close it, but I'm joking. But definitely join if you're a follower of Clif High and the Webbot work that he does. Very, very good work. So join us there, and follow me on Steemit, Instagram, and Twitter. For Twitter, it's CryptoBlood_. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy CryptoBlood. I'm out. Holla.